What's up? What's up? Ashmar Wedge. Yo, looking a little strange today. Thinking about my pop, man. He from North Philly, you know, Logan section, or by Nicetown. And, I'm just thinking about him a lot. This is his hat. Got it from his house, cleaned out his house. But I was checking out a fight, man, I wanted to talk about. Pacman and Adrian Broner. You know, most of us really wasn't hyped up for this, but it's growing on us. It's growing on us. It is what it is. We got an elderly match, but that's one of the problems in boxing nowadays. We don't get fights when we want them and when we need them. We get them late. Nevertheless, let's break this fight down. We got an older Pacman, obviously. But he still got heavy gloves. I saw some stuff. He still can hit you and tap your chin because he got that snap in his punches. He's a good counter. I think he learned a lot of. I think he got better with his counter ability from messing with Floyd. Floyd did him up just to show him that speed didn't matter. Pacman, like I said, he's a little slower now, but Floyd is slow also. But Floyd showed him that it's not how fast you counter. It's how you counter. It's timing. It's everything. I think Pacman did that to Vargas when he fought. So Pacman learned from that. So Broner, we'll get on Broner. So, but he's definitely lost his hop. Pacman don't have that hop no more. So when you don't have that in and out hop, it's harder to get in and out of trouble. But he does have the hop. It's just not intensified like it used to be. He used to bounce in like a tiger. So if he did that, this would be a good night for Broner. It wouldn't last one round, but it's too much activity for Broner. Because see, Broner, I'll go ahead and jump on Broner. Broner is not consistent. He actually starts out, get everybody hyped up. He's a good boxer. He's a good counter puncher. He's actually going to entertain us against Pacman for a little while because his counter punching ability. I think he's a little better than Pacman on his counter punching, but especially now that Pacman doesn't have that extra super fast hop. But the problem is, Broner's not consistent with his hop. He's youthful, he's fast, but he's lazy. Mentally or whatever, but he just stops what he do, man. It's kind of like, what the heck are you doing, bro? Let's get back to it. And then he look sad face on him, and then he get hit. He's strong, but he played too much. His hop game with match pack, like I said, but his legs are not consistent. He stops. And Pac would run punches on him in the inside. Pac, let me say, Broner on the inside, very open for hooks. He put his hands high. That's good that he use them up. He block and he use them, but he don't be ready for them uppercuts. And Pacman throw punches in bunches. So he gonna throw two hooks to the side and uppercut, or uppercut and two hooks to the side. And Broner also don't keep his hands here over his chin and his temple. He keep his hands up here. A lot of people keep your hands on your angle like this instead of straight up and down. And that's going to be bad if Pacman throw them 6-punch combinations and hooks and uppercut once he get in the inside. And that's how I see the match ending. Pacman coming out, losing at the beginning off of the counter punching. Broner doing beautiful counter punching, but I see Broner just switching off like a click, and then when he switch off, he gonna let Pacman get in and run them combinations. Pacman ain't got that bounce no more, so if he had the bounce, he would dominate this fight because Broner, even when he's on his counterpunch game, it's just too many punches coming from Pacman. But Pacman can throw them punches still, but only if you sit there and you take them. But if you got some good legs, you can stay away from Pacman. So my advice for Broner team, come out with good legs. That's going to last and stay consistent. Other than that, this is a Mitch match because of the hand power. Pacman's hit too strong, and he run them punches. He run them punches, and Broner a little bit too open in the inside. Broner's tough. He got a chin, but anybody can be knocked out. Anybody can get it. The Mexican, and now a Chinese man or Pakistani man.
Japanese.
Where Pacman from? You know where Pacman from, son?
No. Tokyo.
He from what's the name? It was a Muslim country at one time. The Muslims there. It was man. Whatever. Peace, man. Much love. You know, I'm excited because it is what it is. It ain't when we want it, but you know, it is what it is. You know, we got heavyweights in the division. You know, some of them not fighting. They're going to have to fight once we force them, but we got lightweights in the division. Never fought, and we just got dreams, man. It's just a bunch of dreams, but it's good to see somebody fight with a name. So Pacman and Broner, I see a mismatch, but Pacman is old, man. He don't have that super tiger bounce, and Broner is all wide open, undisciplined, but he's youthful. He's the better youthful man. He's the better counterpuncher. I think he learned before and better how to counterpunch from Floyd Mayweather. Pacman just learning on that note, and he's losing his juice. Peace.